Yes children, now it's our exercise time. Let us do the exercise in the workbook of lesson 24, importance of school in our life. Okay, let's see which is the first exercise here. So the first exercise is tick the correct answer. Okay, tick the correct answer. We have 4 questions over here. Each question has 3 options. Option A, option B, option C. 3 options are there. Read the question well and read the options also, which is the correct option. Check those options and you have to give a tick mark in the square box given. Okay? Yes. So our first question is, schools prepare us to be the future caretakers of our dash. So schools prepare us to be the future caretakers of our option A nation, option B home, option C school. So schools provides a good education, isn't it? So not only education, they are providing us to be the future caretakers of what? Of our, yes, option A nation, N-A-T-I-O-N, nation. So option A is the correct answer. So here you can give a tick mark. Schools prepare us to be the future caretakers of our nation. Yes, coming to the second question. A school library is the storehouse of dash. A school library is the storehouse of, so we learned about the facilities in the school. First we learned about library. It is a storehouse of, yes, knowledge. So option A newspapers, option B magazines and books, option C knowledge. So which is the correct option? Yes, option C knowledge, K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E, knowledge. So here you can give a tick mark. Now coming to the third question, modern higher secondary school has dash. Option A 5 stories, option B club programs, option C 4 stories. Yes, modern higher secondary school. We learned about the description of modern higher secondary school. So how many levels it has, the building has? It is a 5-storied building, isn't it? Yes. Each floor has 10 classrooms, 2 toilets, etc. We learned. Yes. So modern higher secondary school has 5 stories. Yes. So option A is the correct answer. So you can give a tick mark here. Now coming to the last question, the fourth one. The students take part in debates on dash. Yes, in the school the best things is the arrangement of debates, NCC, isn't it? We already learned about games. Yes, so students take part in debates on dash. On which day? Yes, option A Saturday, option B Monday, option C Thursday. So on which day students take part in debates? Yes, every Saturday they have debates. So answer is option A Saturday. So here you can give a tick mark, option A. Yes, so the first one, schools prepare us to be the future caretakers of our nation. Option A is the correct answer. Second, a school library is the storehouse of knowledge. Option C is the correct answer. Third, modern higher secondary school has, option A 5 stories. Then fourth one, the last one, students take part in the debates on Saturday. Okay. Yes children, so our next exercise in the workbook is exercise 2, answer the following questions. Yes, let's see the first question. So come on, read the first question children. The first question is, what do you mean by a school? So what is a school? Yes, school is a place of learning, isn't it? Yes. So answer, the school is a place which provides education. It's a place which provides education for knowledge, skills, isn't it? School is a place where we get knowledge, where we gain knowledge. And also skills. We can develop our skills there, our talents, culture, how to behave in a society, making a contribution, the participation, how to participate everywhere, our participation, a sense of belonging, the intimacy, the closeness, and for a proper orientation, orientation, proper orientation to the modern world. How to adjust with this modern world. Everything we are learning in the school. So, the school is a place which provides education for knowledge, KNOWLEDG, knowledge, skills, 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 culture, 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 making a contribution, 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 a sense of belonging, and for a proper orientation to the modern world. Now, second question, what is a school library? So, what is a school library? Library is a storehouse of knowledge where they supplies knowledge in abundance. When we read different varieties of books, it is a place of intellectual people, isn't it? Yes. A school library is the storehouse of knowledge. Full stop. It is the center of intellectual people. Yes, and social activities of a school. INTELLECTUAL, intellectual. So, what is a school library? A school library is a storehouse of knowledge. It is the center of intellectual people and social activities of a school. So, the first question was, what do you mean by a school? The school is a place which provides education for knowledge, skills, culture, making a contribution, a sense of belonging, and for a proper orientation to the modern world. Second, what is a school library? A school library is the storehouse of knowledge. It is the center of intellectual people. People, those who understand the things clearly. People who get the ideas, information, and social activities of a school. Okay. So our next question in the workbook is question number 3. What is a science laboratory? So what is a science laboratory? You learned about laboratory where we do experiments, isn't it? Children do experiments, science experiments. So whatever they learn connected to the topic, they do experiments, they do practical work in the laboratory, and they learn the things. So teaching learning becomes so easy when they do the practicals, when they do experiments in the laboratory. Yes, science laboratory is the place where various kinds of practical works are carried out by students. Students do practical works there, whatever theory they learned from the textbook, they do practical for that in the laboratory. Fourth question, write 3 good features that modern higher secondary school has. So you have to write 3 features of modern higher secondary school. Yes. So modern higher secondary school is far away from dust, noise and smoke of the city. It should be far away from the noise, pollution, dust of the city. It has a 5-story building with a sports court. It should have the building is 5 levels, okay, and it should have a sports court also. There are highly qualified 50 teachers in the school. Yes, there are highly qualified, well educated 50 teachers in the school. Yes, so what is a science laboratory? Science laboratory is the place where different kinds of practical works are carried out by students. Fourth question, write 3 good features that the modern higher secondary school has. Modern higher secondary school is far away from dust, noise and smoke of the city. Full stop. It has a 5-story building with a sports court where students can play at lunch time. There are highly qualified 50 teachers in the school. Okay. Yes, children. So our last question in this section is, why is a school important to us? So why is school important to us? School is very important to us. It is preparing us for our future, isn't it? Yes, to be a good responsible citizens of our country. It is preparing us for that, for the caretakers of the nation. So we are not only learning reading there, writing there. We are learning about many values, how to behave with others, about discipline, about good manners, good habits, everything we are learning there, isn't it? Yes. So a school is important because it is a tool to help prepare us for life. It is a tool, it is a device or something which are helping us to prepare for a good life. Not only can we learn the basic skills to read, write and do arithmetic, but also we can learn about people, places and nature. We are learning about many people, we are learning about nature, we are learning about different places, etc. So that's why school is important to us. So why is a school important to us? A school is important because it is a tool to help prepare us for life. Not only can we learn the basic skills of reading, writing, everything we are learning in the school. So not only that, skills to read, write and do arithmetic, arithmetic, means calculations, maths. But also we can learn about people, places and nature. Okay? Yes. So next section is children, HOTS. Higher order thinking question. You have to think about this question and answer. Okay? Do you know the names of some other laboratories other than the science laboratory? So you learned about a laboratory here in the textbook, in the course book, that is science laboratory, where we do experiments. Children or students do practical works, what they have learned in the theory in the science textbook, the practical of those theories they will do as experiments in the laboratory. So other than this, do you know any other laboratory, children? Yes, your parents or grandparents, if they have any problem for testing blood test and all, for urine test, blood test, we go to some clinic or for some laboratory, some diagnostic centers, clinical laboratory, where we take the blood and they do the test and all. So for testing we have blood test and all, we have some laboratory, medical laboratories. Like that many other laboratories we have which undergo many tests over there. Okay? Yes, so analytical and quality laboratories. The first one, the name of a laboratory, analytical and quality laboratories. There are also many tests are going on. Clinical and medical laboratories where our blood test etc. goes on. Incubator laboratories. There are also some kind of tests they do. Okay, production laboratories. Research and development laboratories means R&D, research and development. They do research there, experiments there. Okay, so there are different types of laboratories other than science laboratories which they do, people do. The lab technicians laboratory, there are many technicians who have studied about this test and all. They do different kinds of tests over there. So these are the names of different laboratories. Now you will just read about the names. You just should have a knowledge about the names and what are things, what are tests they do in these laboratories that you learn in the future. Okay? Yes, analytical and quality laboratories, clinical and medical laboratories, incubator laboratories, production laboratories, research and development laboratories. Research and development laboratories is also known as R&D. R for research and D for development. So these are the other names of laboratories other than science laboratory. Okay? Yes. Now coming to the home assignment. Okay. Project in your workbook is make a picture of your school on a chart paper. Color it beautifully and show it to your class teacher. Okay, you have to make a picture of your school on a chart paper. Just draw the school and with pencil you draw nicely. Then you can color it very beautifully and you can show it to your class teacher how your schools look like. How many stories of buildings are there. If it is 2 or 3, you can draw with a pencil on a chart paper. Draw it very beautiful, draw it very nicely, very clearly. Then you can use color pencils according to your wish and color it so beautifully and you can show it to your class teacher. Okay? Yes. So we have completed the exercise in the workbook of lesson 24, importance of school in our life. So you learned about the importance of school in your life, isn't it? Yes. So after reading the lesson once, twice or thrice, go through the exercise well. Go through the correct answer the following and all. Learn the exercise answers thoroughly and be well prepared for the exams. As you know, we have assignments, we have exam for all the lessons, so you have to prepare for that. For that you have to learn. Okay children, so learn the lessons after reading it. Okay children. Yes, so after reading the lesson, go through the exercise well. Then you have to read the lesson as many times as possible. As I always say, reading improves your vocabulary and it will be easy for you to do the exercise also. So after reading the lesson twice, thrice, or as many times possible, go through the exercise well in the workbook and learn it well, so that you can prepare well. You can prepare well for your exams, because for all the lessons we have assignments, we have exams, so you have to well prepare for that. You have to score good marks, isn't it? Yes, so prepare well for the exams by learning all the exercises. Okay.